We are live. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Happy Tuesday to everybody. Here at my storage today, and we're going to install a ceiling panel. I've already have one up here so far. I got that from Home Depot. It's like a 2 or 3 mil thick piece of hardy board. It's like a semi-gloss. And so I got smart today, and I remembered that they actually cut pieces of plywood to size. So I had them cut this one to save myself a bunch of setup time. Um, I'm excited to show you guys some stuff that I have in storage today. And part of the reason why it'd be more difficult for me to cut a big sheet like this is because both of my fold-out tables are occupied with storing things. So anyway, we're going to get into that today. We're going to install the ceiling panel. It's probably going to be pretty comical to to watch this happen because it's a really flimsy panel and it has to fit in this little channel that I have here. Let's see if I can get you guys a better view of that. So right here, this is a like a double channel, and so the panel is going to need to fit in between this. But when I installed this on this panel, it was really tight. So I'm not sure how this is going to go down, but we'll try our best. I wish I had another set of hands to help me with this one, but no big deal. What's up, Charlie? How's it going? Happy Tuesday to you, brother. I'm here at my storage. I'll show you guys some of the bamboo that's cut. Now that I'm looking at it, man, I'm really excited about this stuff. It looks really nice. So here in just a few, I'll get started putting up this panel. I've got like this big pole that I like to use. It's like a helper, and that'll at least get, one hand up here. And then what I also do is I use one of Brad's track saw tracks, and that way it gives me like 4 or 5 feet length of rigidity, and that kind of helps keep things more flat so it's not as flimsy when I'm pressing that stuff up. What's up, Mike? Dude, you are a legend, bro. Thank you. I saw that last night. I refreshed everything, and yeah, so hopefully I can go get everything on Friday at that mailbox. And then here in another week or so, I should have a dedicated mailbox for myself, like a P.O. box. So that'll be a lot easier. I could pick stuff up on my own. And then now I also have stuff getting sent to general delivery at the post office. So we'll see if that works. I got some stuff that's supposed to show up here pretty soon. What up, brother? Yeah, still here, man. So I got Nomad Brad. He's showing up in a couple days, and I'm going to do the door just like mine. I'm going to do that on his. We're going to rip the rollout door off. I've got about a week to knock that out until another buddy gets here, and then he's hired me to finish out like his whole entire box truck. It's basically like this, as far as the status of the build. He's got like a rough kitchen countertop. He's got a bed. His bed's pretty much done, but he needs all the plumbing, the shower. He's got a wet flush toilet. So it'll be just like at the house, just flush everything down, and it'll go all into like a 40-gallon black tank. So that'll be pretty cool. Love the door replacement. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Hey, anything we could do to help, man, just reach out. No big deal. So yeah, let me grab something from the bamboo pile over here. So I can show you guys that. This is what I'm excited for. Right here, boys and girls. Let's see. A lot of this is wrapped up, so I'll just take one of these drawers out. So this is like the one of the drawer faces. Obviously, it's got to get, you know, cleaned up and everything, but it's got like a super nice rounded corner made into the file, and then this hole is for the latch. So it's basically like a push button latch that's like a brushed stainless look to go with all the other appliances that I have. And so, yeah, the end of the grain is really cool looking on this. Of course, this all has to get sanded and sealed before it's finally installed. But yeah, so this is kind of a preview of how that's going to look. And this is going to be the same thing. All the drawer faces and cabinet doors like are the same thing. So and then on this piece you could see this is like a cabinet bottom or top, and we milled in this little recess for the verticals that are inside the cabinet. And that way, that does a couple things. One, when it's done right, top and bottom, it creates a lot more rigidity. We'll use some wood glue in there. And secondly, as far as the assembly is concerned, like that's going to go way faster. Just think of like designing all these cabinets. You have to remember, okay, well, how many verticals did I do? And oh, well, what's the middle of this? And then you got to split the difference to get this, and you got to do that on both sides. And so if you're able to put this in the file, you don't have to do any of that. You just, bam, let's go. Put your verticals in, put your top on, your sides, and just clamp it and glue and screw it. So, well, that's the idea anyway. But I think the toughest part is going to be figuring out where all this stuff goes, because you know, right now it's just a pile of wood. But I mean, I think also it's going to start to make sense once I knock out like one or two of these. There's only going to be so many pieces left, and then it should be pretty simple from there. So yeah, happy about that. Super nice birch. You can see all the layers in here. That makes it like super strong. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 layers in this ply. So very, very excited for all of that. Anyway, I also have a micro cement kit. It's just nothing to see. It's just in a box, but I don't know if y'all are familiar with micro cement, but it's some pretty cool stuff. I intend to do that on my countertops. Um, the countertop that you guys see at the meetup isn't going to be like the final countertop that I do. I'm going to have to recut this. I'm going to consider doing it in 3/4 ply. I like the look of 1/2 inch, but I don't know. I'm just concerned about it like sagging and stuff over time. And since I'm going to do all this micro cement, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, it was like a couple $100 just for the kit, and it's going to take a bunch of time to like get it right. So it's quite an investment, time and money. Doing my bathroom, I was looking into bamboo for the ceiling also. Yeah, man, they make 1/4 inch ply in bamboo. I was considering doing that for ceiling panels too, but I think it would be too much with having all the drawer faces and stuff the same material. You know, Charlie asked, so is that birch faced plywood or solid birch? I'm really not sure. I don't know the answer to that. I could tell you it's supposed to be what I would think is a good quality. That's all I could tell you. It's the same stuff that Sandy Vans would use in any of their builds. It got pulled directly from the same material source under the same roof where all that stuff was done. PPG Gorilla, what up, brother? You and Nomeg Brad have helped me keep me motivated. My box are coming along nicely. Thanks, brother. I recently followed your channel, and man, it's super cool with the paramotoring and all those videos. Those are pretty dope. I would never strap myself into a paramotor myself, but hey, man, I'll stay on at least one wheel on the ground. That's what I prefer. But yeah, shouts out to you, brother. Appreciate you for chiming in. The bamboo is it's solid. It's solid bamboo. I could show you when I jump back down in there. I'll grab a piece again and show you up close a little better where the cut is, so you can see the grain. Yeah, I think so, man. It was definitely an investment to get all this stuff done, not only in material and labor, but also for the design aspect. I had to pay my buddy Mark to help me with that. And so combine all those three things together. My point of view is that with the price point that I'm aiming for to resell this truck, I feel like fit and finish for cabinetry is like super important. I feel like it's like it makes 80% of an interior build. You know, if you get inside something and the doors are all sideways and falling apart, I mean, it's like a huge deal. So I really wanted something nice. Um, and this stuff, I knew with this material, um, I felt like my skills, my woodworking skills, wasn't quite up to par for that type of material to work with. So that's kind of another reason why I went with the CNC. Anyway, let's try to stab this cabinet up here, or this cabinet. Not yet. This ceiling panel. Dylan, if you're still in here, let us know if you're gonna come. If you got any plans to come south before you head east, whenever that is. Freaking love this water dispenser. Grilled some chicken for lunch today. Chicken and some grilled onions. Made some tacos. It's freaking awesome. First Amendment auditor yet? No, dude. Okay, bet. Yeah, man. If you got time to come down, I'd love to see that Onyx, bro. That thing looks like an absolute fucking missile. If y'all don't know loophole culture in here, Dylan Thompson, he does van life. He's full time. He's got a 7.3 shuttle, and he does e-bike content. And so that's, we kind of met through e-bikes. And anyway, so yeah, he's got some cool videos on his channel. He did one where we installed or replaced some solar panels on his bus. So y'all should just go check it out. Give him a sub. SD First Amendment auditor. That would you got to send me that on IG. That's top notch entertainment. All right, so let me flip this camera around real quick. Get you guys repositioned out the way. It's like, whoa. Okay. All right, so I've got to do a couple things. I didn't have plans to mount my Xbox over here at the computer desk. And so I've got this Cat 5 cable, Cat 6, whatever, that I really need to do something about. And I really need to stuff it behind these panels, TBH. And then I should punch a hole through the wall and thread these wires in. That way it's super flush when I put this panel up. So I've actually got some other stuff to do before I can throw this thing up that I forgot about. So no big deal though. bust out the tools. I wonder if I should just punch a hole for the Ethernet cable too. I think that's a yeah. I could do it like way up here though. Maybe chill. So it's gotta be behind here. And I'll probably use weapon of choice. It's gonna be the hole saw. But I've got a board. I forgot. There's a board. I might just take this panel off real quick. Let's do that. There's one of those boards up there, so I can't. Gotta make sure I clear that shit too. You dig? Mowing, just listening today. Mowing some grass. Man, I used to enjoy doing that. That was fun. I've done that at like when my parents were together and we had like a house with a yard. We had a riding lawnmower, and then my aunt had a farm in Louisiana, so I used like all kind of commercial farm equipment when I was a kid. So that was fun. So if y'all couldn't see earlier with the angle, I'm going to try to get this behind the panel right here. Run it all the way to the end. I might be able to snake it behind that channel too, so we'll see how lucky we can get. Just going to toss that back real quick. Starlink right there. Okay. So got about 5.5 inches until the top of this board from the top, so no big deal. Oh, I did tack in a board there. Nice. I'll take a picture of that. Alrighty then, hole saw kit. Where art thou? Can't remember which drawer. Already checked that drawer. Already checked that drawer too. It's this one. It's this one. It's this one. I'll put it somewhere else. It's right here. Alright, and we'll do something like this. Dun, dun, dun. Jonathan Romes, what up, brother? Getting a taco, dude. Hey, my buddy Mike from Chicago told me to tell you that I don't know, some shit about the Portillos. Like he's I don't know if he's related or his cousin or something with the Portillo restaurant, something or other. I don't know if that makes sense, but he told me to tell you that. So 5.5, I said. Yeah, brother. Yeah, 5.5. It's max. So we'll go. Dun, dun, dun. I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4. Should be safe. Let's see. I'll probably just punch that first. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Not really. Let's get you in there. You got one down the block. That's cool. Chicago. That's a cool place, man. Hopefully no wires behind here. I don't think so. Oh, shit. A big van trying to come through. Don't fucking hit my truck, dude. Bro, this dude's gonna hit my shit. I swear. Oh, my God. Yo, there's 2 ways to go around. This guy does not have to fucking try to squeeze through. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Holy fuck, he's gonna smack my mirror. He's gonna smack the fucking mirror. Yep. He's smacking the fucking mirror. Jesus fucking Christ. Hang tight. I'm sorry, man. I'm as far as I could get. Fellow van lifer. Fucking goofball. There's like another way. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. People are special. Oh, jeez. A G20 van. Oh, my God. This is making me nervous as shit. Whew. Busy day at the storage. All right. So I'm gonna try to like get this cable and just push it through the hole this way to try to cheat and not have to pull this whole panel off, because these outlets are a pain in the butt. I'm not trying to disconnect all that stuff. Oh, dude, it's never dull around this area, bro. I swear. It's like on a daily. I had some homeless guy like yelling in my face, talking shit this morning, picking up my Amazon stuff. It was like, I came in on the e-bike and he was like, "You need to slow down." I was not going fast. I was going like 10 miles an hour. I swear. Boys are bugging. Oh, I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see. It should work. Ow, fuck. Maybe I should have drilled a bigger hole. Dang it, brother. I think it's just like getting jammed on the insulation and kind of getting stuck. Oh well, we tried. Oh. A chain reaction of events, eh? I see. I see what's going on here. Oh, that noise. I don't want to start yanking on stuff. Oh, it is this one. Okay. All right. Crisis averted. And now I'm gonna have to undo this bracket. Probably. Oh, watch out, Ted. Starlink coming in hot. I'll just go ahead. Let's see if we could reconnect it. Are we back? Are we back? Can y'all guess what happened? Can y'all guess what happened? I unplugged the Starlink, bruh. What a rookie. Oh, as soon as I did that, there was a U-Haul truck that tried to come through here, and he smacked his mirror right into the back of this truck. It didn't like there was no metal on metal contact, but dude. And then he like ran the whole truck up on the side of the building over here, like the gutter and stuff. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Whew, stressful over here today at the storage. All right, so I got the Cat 6 cable. I ran it all the way through here, so we're good on that. Are you Nomad Brad coming to Santa Cruz? I don't know. We don't have any immediate plans to go to Santa Cruz. What's going on over there? Isn't there a there's one of those Expo Overland events or something going on? Alrighty. And I basically have this as a junction so I can add another LED controller, RGB, that's going to be for the upper cabinet right here. So I just need to have access to that somewhere in here. I should probably look at my plans real quick and make sure that's not going to interfere with anything. I need to figure out how wide this first part of the cabinet is going to be. See if I can find it. Okay. So we'll check that. Are we live, everybody? You can still hear me? We're back, right? Yep. Okay, so I'll put a screw back right here. Great. So I can pull this through. Somewhere like that. Put the Starlink bracket back on while we're here, I think. No, let's do this first. Let's see. Okay, that'll work. Probably use a bigger hole saw for this. What's going on in Santa Cruz? Something I don't know about? Now I'm curious if I'm missing out on something. Step it up a size. 29 millimeter. 28, 29. Go in it for inches. 4 inches live. Hopefully I don't go straight through this nice cable that I just ran. Although it looks like I might. You know what? Maybe I will go up higher anyway, since, yeah, this has got to pop out on top of the cabinet. Basically like this. So you can see the end of the cabinet, and I still have a couple inches gap until the ceiling. And I wanted to do that just to have nice ambient lighting. And so same thing on this other cabinet that I'm doing. And I need to basically just put a controller for that thing and wire it into 24 volt and steal power from that from these Wagos that I have up here. Great Beaches and Highway 1, North Coast to visit. Yeah, I definitely am planning on doing quite a little expedition. So what I've been doing in my spare time is watching videos that have like the abandoned ghost towns and stuff like that. And then I'm like, when I see something cool that I like, I'll put a pin on the map on my phone, on my Google Maps. And so I want to like link those together with national parks and head north in California. I've never been to Oregon either. So I'd like to go over there, check out the Oregon coast. I think as far north as I've been in California is like Petaluma. Been to San Francisco a couple times. Rode a bunch of motorcycles. Supermoto. Good times. Okay, and need some electrical tape. Dealing with live wires here, boys and girls. Live wires. It's only 24 volt though. And as long as you don't deal with too many at the same time, everything's gonna be all right. Just don't know. Okay, we'll figure all that out. One step at a time. Oh, this isn't even closet LED. Yeah, but this. Oh shit. So I'm going to snake these through the hole up here that I just made. That way, when I put the ceiling panel up, you know, it's going to be kind of like a done deal. Done deal. And then we get the squeaky part again. Yay. Let's try to yank these through. Come on, brother. Oh, that noise. All right. Awesome. And I don't think these are live, but let's just not create any more problems today. And tape these brothers up. What was that? Way go down. Camera lost me. All right. Legos are great, man. Perfect for stuff like this. Oh, it did. I did hear a little. So yeah, it was live. Live wires. Thought for a second I might not have it, the fuse put in, but we got live action. All right, so I'm gonna put the Starlink back up real quick. Oh, it was the same for this RGB controller that goes all the way down there. Now my party lights are on for my cabinet. Okay, Starlink drill. There's the drill. I just realized I need to do it to this for the Starlink cable. I need to run that through the wall too, and that means disconnecting the live to do that. Oh, brother. Let's see. Let's take let's get the tape out real quick. See if that's actually true. I think that panel is gonna land. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good. That panel's gonna land before, so I can come in and do that after. No biggie. All right, so let's plug this bad boy in. Chink. Okay, I need to move my stool over before I die. I forgot this is a pain to put in because there we go. All right, I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time getting it nice because I'm gonna have to undo it later. That's cool. We got enough slack behind here with the Cat 6. Man, what else do I need to run that? Oh, that's right. I already have Cat 6 run through the wall. So future build plans, right? The TV is gonna go right here. That's why I have this outlet. And then I have 2 HDMI and 1 Cat 6 cable that I ran through here. So inside of the cabinet that's going to be enclosed right here, like all the way up here, I can have all the components, you know, if I wanted to. I had intentions to plug in my Xbox right here and run it on this TV, but I actually like playing it on the smaller computer monitor. And then what I'll probably do is like upgrade my computer monitor to something super nice, got a high refresh rate. That'll be good for editing as well, right? So I'm not really concerned about having a super nice TV. I mean, I'll spend a little bit of time just watching YouTube in bed. And by the way, also on Friday, Brad should be here by then. I'm going to pick up a Happy Jack bed lift. I am super pumped about that. It's really what I wanted from the get-go, but they're like, fuck, dude, they're like $3,000 brand new, and I couldn't stomach spending $3,000 just for the bed, and then you have to build the crossbars, and then you have to the mattress and wire it. Like, it's a $4,000 job. Like, if you buy it retail, by the time you put a mattress on it and get it working. So I found one on Marketplace, and yeah, I'm going to get it Friday. And these people are going backwards the wrong way. Flow of traffic. No big deal. All right. So yeah, I guess we're almost ready. We'll go ahead and run the. I've drank too much Red Bull. We'll run the rest of the Cat 6 cable on top of here. And then we'll move on. We're back. Yeah, the bed lift. Oh, man, we'll see. I really want to install it like ASAP. But I know I've got to make some progress on Brad's stuff. I might be able to sneak it in before my other friend gets here to do his box truck. We'll see. Because I feel like it's not that crazy of an install. Like, they're just like big H frames, right? So all you have to do is shove it all the way up against that wall and screw it into that wall. The only thing I might have to do is like notch out a recess in my lower cabinets on both sides so that the verticals slide down a little bit. I'm not actually sure what the total height is on that setup. Um, so yeah, I might have to like recess it and set it down a little bit further down. But other than that, after you do that and just wire it up, I have all the electrical already ready to go in the lower cabinet over there. I just have to like plug in a step down converter because I'm pretty sure all that stuff is 12 volt, but I have one. Um, and then I would just have to build the cross braces. I don't know what I would do. Maybe like build it out of angled aluminum or something. Still haven't got that far yet. Maybe I'll try to YouTube it and see what other dudes are doing, or if there's like some kind of like IKEA hack for bed slats, you know, that I can just kind of bolt to a frame. All right. So now let me see if I could just shove it through here. I need to get a longer USB cable. For real. Okay, I think that actually might have worked. Oh, I lost you again. Okay, maybe not all the way. Damn, I really need this chair out of here. Nice. Got him. Oof. Is it too short now? No way. No way. I'll have to figure out something right there. I could still take this panel off too. That's what I have to do. And I haven't done this corner trim over here, so I'll have a nice piece. Probably run it inside of there and run it behind the panel all the way down, because the Xbox I mounted right here underneath on this wall. So let's see if I can get a little more slack out of her. That's about it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we got that going. Yeah, man, I'm excited about that Happy Jack bed. So I was gonna do, I I was going to basically copy the Lippert system that's like uses kind of like a seat belt or some sort of strap, and there's a rod in the middle that winds up. So I already have like the tarp motor, the solenoid, like yeah. So I'm. It's unfortunate that I already spent quite a bit of money on all that stuff, those components, but um, even if I factor in the cost of that stuff, um, plus the discounted cost of the other bed lift, the Happy Jack, excuse me, it'll be worth it. Alrighty, I think we're ready. Okay. I've got the pole. The whole helper pole. And that's about all we can do. Oh my God. What the fuck? The fucking U-Haul dude. Oh, yo! Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! This dude just took out the fucking lights. Yo! Oh my God. Hold on. Did y'all hear that shit? Yeah. Holy fuck. Yo. Look. I don't want to bring it in. Can y'all see that? That's the lamp from the side of the freaking wall. This guy can't drive worth a fuck. Oh my God. Sheesh. At least he didn't hit my truck, I don't think. Let me check. No? Whew. That was wild. Holy crap. Yeah, that was insane. It was that same guy in the U-Haul truck. He came. I totally lost my train of thought now. Holy crap. Busted the whole freaking lamp off the side of the building. Hey. All right. Excuse me, Ted. Ow. Grab a track saw. Track. Thank you, sir. Yikes. Never dull around here, I'm telling you. All right, let me grab a rag. Put on the top of this thing. All right. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's see. It was such a pain to get this thing even positioned the right way. Let me think. Yeah, I need to get it up like this and then spin her around. Ooh, And this stuff is super fragile too, so trying not to nick it up. Okay. Okay, we got it. The other one was much easier because I had the shower to rest it on. But not this time. See what I mean? I'm telling you. Okay, well, I can set it on top of the fridge over there. And then super sketchy. All right. I don't know where I'm going from here, but let's see. Should probably try to get this to the middle if I can. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, y'all can't really see the struggle. The wobbly struggle. Let's put you up there. Yo, I bet I caught it on the camera. No. Let's see. Let me go to the rear. Can you hear the playback through the mic? Yeah, I'll try to show you. Wait. That's funny. Nice. That's good to hear, Sally. That's good to hear. I think what I want to do, can y'all see me? So right here at the end of this cabinet, I want to have the switch for the happy jack because the bed's going to stop right here, like all the way from here to here. So I think it'd be cool to, come right here, just hit the button, watch it come down, and then I can hide the wires. Like I can run it through the back of this cabinet with my switch right there. All right, so now I'm going to take this towel and try to put it over this track saw track. I'm going to put it on this side. Almost covers the whole thing. Let me try to put some tape around it. That way I don't have to fight another thing with two hands. I'm just doing this so to act as a support, a rigid support. I'm going to put this between the ceiling and my helper pole right here. And that way I don't gouge the coating on this piece of panel because it's kind of fragile stuff. All right, so now I'm gonna try to wedge this in between if I can. Oh, watch out. All right, that looks a lot better. I feel like this guy cut it a little short. Watch it be too short. That would be so funny, wouldn't it? I'm just trying to get this positioned where I can work with it. I'll probably have to start at one side, I would assume. Okay. Let's try to get a little more height out of this. Okay. Can't send super chats. Yeah, brother, we're almost to that point where my channel will be monetized. I checked again today and it was at 2,400. I think it was at 2,300 yesterday. So we're making good progress. Just need to get to 3,000 watch hours, as you know. So yeah, I don't really have a direct way. I mean, if you do really want to donate, man, I do have a Amazon wish list. And so let me get it out and I'll post the link in here for you guys. There's a YouTube channel called Dual X. I think he's a motorcycle guy and also builds vans. He did an elevator build. Man, Sally, is that does he do like super cinematic like build videos, like slow-mo cuts? And I think if it's the same guy, I could say like his editing is like top notch in my book. But yeah, I think he's super cool. I've watched a lot of his videos. I'm not sure if he is a motorcycle guy. I think he's prior military, if I remember right. I may be getting it mixed up with somebody else. Anyway, I need something to stand on. Is this strong enough? No. All right, I'm gonna have to take y'all's stand. All right, so I'm basically gonna try to get it to lock in this little channel on this side and then walk it the other direction. I think that's what we're gonna go for. Cool, yeah, we may be talking about the same guy. Yeah, awesome build videos from Dual X. All right. Put the fan back over here. Oh. Yeah, it is a tight fit in that freaking gap. Yikes. Oh, a little spider. Gotcha. Ah! Maybe if I use a card. Well, I don't know. No. Interesting. What can I use to spread that thing apart a little bit? Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Yeah, this is actually for FRP. This little gap stuff. So it may not be the right stuff, dude. I may have to look up and see if they make something for this. Because I don't know. I don't know if this is going to actually work. Where'd that card go? Uh-oh. It's gone. Crap. Chat, what did I do? Ooh, maybe this tool. Oh, it's on the top right here. Duh. Right where I left it. Yeah, it's tough with not having enough leverage to shove it in the channel. This could be a two-person job. Not sure what to do. It's like a really stiff channel, so it's not like it's wanting to cooperate when I try to spread the thing open. Light's heading my way. No way, dude. Thank you, brother. Where are you at? Thank you, dude. Appreciate it so much. I hope we cross paths eventually, man. Be cool to link up with all you guys, honestly. Like I was saying yesterday in the live, this community is so supportive. It's like crazy. More supportive than any other community I've been a part of. Even like the power sports community, like, dude. Yeah, they're freaking awesome. Yeah, brother, I'm just not so sure this is gonna work. Oh, man. I want it to, really bad. That's such a bummer. And if I butted up against it, like, it's definitely not quite the look I'm going for. Like, I could just do that. But it's going to sag. That's the problem. This channel really helps keep things straight, too. Maybe they make another channel, a thicker channel that's actually for this stuff. Maybe I just grabbed the wrong channel. But, yeah, dude, that's not going to happen, Captain. Okay. So that means this wobbly thing has got to live in my storage somehow without getting smacked. And that means I guess I'll build a cabinet, or try to, today. What time is it? 3:30? Fuck it. What else are we going to do? What else are we going to do? 3M sticky spray. Yeah, so I use the Gorilla Glue clear adhesive. I have a bag of it somewhere. I just got another tube today. Because basically where these intersect, there's not always a rib. Like I have these furring strips that are flush to the insulation that I can screw into, but it doesn't always meet on the seam. And so like right here, this is all glue just holding it up on this panel from like this screw all the way to here to the edge. So yeah, I just need to find the right channel. I should be able to pop this channel off of that. Pop the channel off of that panel. Crap. I was really hoping to put this up because I'm tired of looking at this insulation, but like I said, maybe there's an easy solution here that I just don't know about. All right. It's cool. Can't win them all, folks. Can't win them all. How are we going to do this? Don't fall. Oh, it's in the way of the sink. There we go. I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far. Yeah. Yes. Not bad. Not bad. All right, let's see if we can play with some cabinets. I'm going to get this. Well, no, I'll just leave it right here for right now. Get that guy that almost hit you earlier is required to help now. Shoot, I don't know if I want that guy's help. Oh, somebody just ran over the garbage. Okay. We have lights in here too. Kinda. Mm-hmm. No. I think that's as good as it gets. All right, so I'm pretty sure this is the upper computer cabinet piece. Man, I don't even have anywhere to build this stuff but on the ground. So that one is the same. This one is the same. Man, that's so freaking... You ever try to cut two pieces of wood? Sorry. If you ever try to cut two pieces of wood the same exact dimension, dude, this is so satisfying. It is like perfect. Okay. So now I need to find the end pieces and the top and the sides, I guess. Yeah. Let me see if I can get y'all a better angle. I think I just need to move the truck back, honestly. Is this gonna fall? Let me move something, and then I'll move the truck back so y'all can see inside what I'm actually doing. Just don't want anything to fall over. Oh, I could see the stream on my laptop. All right, that's about perfect right there. Bam. Now you can see everything in here. Look at that. All right, so I got to get organized here. Got this big awkward piece of random things I need to knock out of here. This, I have no idea. No idea. I'm looking for smaller pieces. It's probably in here somewhere, honestly. So these are all the pieces for the drawers. So we cut it a slit in here so the 1/4 inch plywood just kind of fits in there. Let's actually test it out. I never grabbed a piece of it to see. Oh, all right. Yeah, so these are all for drawers. We've got big ones that are cut out with the groove. So I'm just stacking these. Anything that's a duplicate, like the same, just trying to put that in a pile. Check that out. These are, oh no, fumble. The wind caught it. These are the drawer fronts. This has a recess cut in it, so when the drawer face is up against this, it's got room for the back of the hinge, or the latch rather. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. So you could see how that joint just slides right in there. I don't think this is actually the two pieces that go together. Well, maybe it is. Yeah. Yeah, this is one big drawer. Heck yeah. And you've got another one like that. Yeah. I can't wait to build these. Look how nice that is. Damn it. Super tight joinery. I don't know which way it's supposed to go. Probably like that. Heck yeah. I'm finally going to have some nice drawers. All right, so this is all 1/4 inch ply. So this is going to be for drawer bottoms. Drawer bottoms, we'll put here. Slide that. More drawer bottoms. Yep. So when I picked this stuff up at Sandy Vans, it was funny. The guys were like, "Oh, box truck, box truck." A couple of the guys came out and looked at it. And yeah, I mean, they're used to building like Sprinter vans, right? So they were super stoked to see like the roof height and everything else. Okay, it looks like all the... No, I got some that are different lengths. The drawer sides. Yeah, they vary just a little bit. Let's see if I can get the chat up on my phone. Nope. It doesn't show. Okay, I'll just go like into YouTube without the app. Almost at 5,000. 49.90. There we go. Oh, I can't view comments if I'm not signed in to YouTube. Ugh. They make it so difficult. That's so weird how it doesn't show on my YouTube app. It used to. Keep it rolling. Okay, not really sure what this is for. Here's another drawer bottom. Oh man, look at all these. Okay, these go together. Looks like. Maybe. Maybe not. But yeah, they were kind of stoked. They were like, man, I thought this was like for a house. Because they were tripping about how many drawers there were. Yeah, these are for all the kitchen drawers right here. Yeah, I'm super impressed on how this stuff came out. What's up, Teddy? These have notches in them. I'm gonna have to like go back and look at the file tonight and just study the exploded view. But this is good to for me to go through this stuff so I can take like mental note of all the things. I got these with a notch. Trying to remember what the notch is for. But yeah, here's a better shot of the bamboo. You can see the grain in there. Is it ply in the middle? Maybe it is. I don't know. It doesn't look like plywood on this one. It looks like solid bamboo. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is solid bamboo. Got this big piece with a slot. See if I could find its neighbor. This has another notch in it. Can't remember what this is for. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to sit there and study all the stuff again, because I don't even know where the sides are to the computer cabinet I'm trying to put together right now. It's got more notches in it. This is plain. Oh, some of these. Yep. Maybe I'll sign off here, take a better look at my exploded diagram for all this stuff, and that way I can kind of make sense of what this thing is supposed to look like. Yeah, because I've got these. These are the two for the upper computer desk. Just need to find the verticals, and it should be something like this. I just don't know. I gotta find the pieces that are about this wide. And there should be two of them that are identical, right? Not ½ inch. No, it's going to be 3/4 inch. And they're going to be the same exact size. Is it these? Could be these. I don't think so. It's a little too deep. Needs to be a little more shallow. Maybe it's got something to do with these, with the notches. I'm pretty sure that's going to be it. Because all this stuff up here is like way big, super deep, big pieces. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But no, he did. That's all the contact he made. And then like, how's it going, bro? All right, guys. Check in with y'all on the chat real quick. What's that board that's marked up that looks like vents? Oh, I think that was a big piece of like real thin little strips that I just have to hit with a jigsaw to get them out of that big piece. Yeah, Ted definitely gets nervous when I move big stuff around. He doesn't really like that. The dry belt snapped my John Deere, so I had to finish with a small electric motor. Oh no. Farm life. October 10th. Nice night there in Jersey. That's good. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the bamboo so far. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and sign off, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and study the diagram with all the exploded view. Try to make sense of the other pieces that I need to try to find in the pile. And maybe tomorrow I'll come back and do some more stuff with you guys. And I also need to do some research on that channel and see if there's one that's a little bit wider. I could fit those things in. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for everybody that has contributed to my Amazon wish list. Y'all are killing it, man. Thank you guys again. I'm really, really taken back on the support again from you guys. And we'll see you guys next time. Later, bro.